Okay, so you best believe that this video is important because I had to turn off my AC and it's hot in California right now. Like, I'm probably gonna start sweating in like 5 minutes, but it's okay.
I'll be fine.
When I was a freshman, which is like literally last year, so I shouldn't be talking, but I searched up how to, like high school advice, and I watched some videos and they were pretty helpful, I'm not gonna lie, but they didn't really affect, or really help me out as much as I wanted them to. But at the same time, I'm going to like a private school, so it's different. So I don't know why I got sassy there, but I like my school, so don't get it twisted. But either way, I want to give my advice to the new freshmen that are coming into this class, or coming in the future. You never know. Maybe this video can pop off in a year when the new freshman class is coming in. Maybe the new freshman needs to hear this now. It's maybe a bit late, but it's fine. It's still good to hear this advice. So throughout this video, I'm gonna be sounding like really conceited or whatever. Just know that I am not professional and I don't know what I'm talking about really, but it's the advice that I used myself and followed, and I think it's useful for others to know, I guess. Okay, that's it. Because once you start to get used to everything, then you're gonna thrive, basically. So my first thing is to have an open mind. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, you're in middle school, your ego is, you've set yourself in that school, so you've just like, you're used to your routine, you know how you're acting towards those people. But in high school, you're meeting new people, you're meeting new teachers, you're in a new environment. You have to leave those thoughts and the way you thought in middle school behind. It's just not healthy to keep those thoughts, negative thoughts or beliefs that you had in middle school, into high school, because that's how things get worse in high school if you keep those thoughts that you had, if you know what I'm saying. So just have an open mind with everyone. So make friends with people, like have fun, but like keep in mind everyone's their own person, everyone has their own beliefs, so just be open to everyone. That wasn't my main advice. Like, my main advice to myself when I was a freshman: have an open mind. Don't make any of the mistakes I made in 8th grade, because I made a lot of mistakes in 8th grade, but don't make those mistakes. Have an open mind of everyone, and make sure you just don't have a stick up your ass. Like, simple. So, and then it worked. I'm way happier than I was in 8th grade, and I'm a sophomore now, so it's been already a year since I've been in high school. So, first advice. My second advice is to be yourself. This is going to sound really cliche, but trust me, be yourself. There's no point of acting like someone you're not, because it's gonna bite you in the ass later. Because once you make a character for yourself, you start to act like it. But then your true self is gonna come out, but your friends, or the people that you met, know you for that character. So once your true self comes out, these people are gonna be like, "What the heck? You've never, like who is this person?" And they're not gonna trust you, or they're not gonna be your friend, because their friend, or their friend is that character and not your true self, and they're not gonna want to be your friend anymore. Simple. So just be yourself. It's better to be yourself, so then you can act like naturally towards yourself. I'm still trying to thrive for this every single day. I'm not gonna lie, but just be yourself. So advice 3 is just start trying from the beginning. I know it's hard, especially for a freshman, that is saying until you don't have to try until sophomore. You don't have to no. Try from the beginning. Especially don't, because it's gonna be harder to reach up to the GPA you want to be at when you're later on. Just start trying, have the best grades you possibly can in the beginning, so it's gonna be easier for you to maintain those grades throughout high school. So I know it's gonna sound weird coming from me being a sophomore for only 4 days, but I've heard from other people that they wish that they would tried harder earlier. Like my cousins who's graduated already, or my cousin who's a senior. They say that they wish they would have tried earlier and not listen to those people that say you can try until sophomore or junior year, because because it's just easier. They said it's easier to maintain your GPA the whole time than like not try your freshman or sophomore year and having to stress out about your GPA towards the end, and by the time it's too late. So just keep that in mind. I've heard it from other people. It's a good advice. Trust me, it works all the time. But also, try in your classes towards the beginning. I know in the beginning, you're going to basically be like, oh, it's the beginning. I don't have to worry about about my assignments or about things from the beginning. This might be like middle school. It is not like middle school. Middle school, I know what you mean. I know middle school. It takes like 3 weeks for assignments to start like being important. No, assignments are important right at the beginning of school, in high school. Trust me. So if you do everything perfectly or as perfect as you want it to be, and try hard, it's gonna be way easier way down the line to have good grades the whole year. And trust me, I was at that mindset, but at the same time I knew I needed to try ahead of time, and I'm not bragging, but I did end up with all A's at the end of both semesters. So because I did try the whole year. I started trying right in August. The first week I was already trying. I was working my butt off. I was making sure everything was perfect as it possibly could. And it just kept being like that the rest of the year. It was easier for me to just do that naturally. So that's my other advice thing. I know people are gonna fucking like completely roll their eyes when I say this. Just respect your teachers. Honestly, it's just better for not only is it's better for you, it's better for everyone. Because if you respect your teacher, you're not gonna get in trouble, you're not gonna be sent to the dean's office, you're not gonna have these consequences that literally drag on for your whole high school career and into college. And it's gonna be easier for you to just be less stressed and less on edge all the time and not be in trouble
and not get your phone taken away.
because that's just simple. Like, people, you need to can y'all spend like 5, 6, 7 hours away from your phone? It's hard, but like it's not impossible. People have done it for decades, years, centuries. Like, centuries have gone by. People have not had phones, even centuries. Trust me. It's crazy that no one has had phones past a certain date. But phones didn't exist when fucking Jesus was alive. So, like, it's not impossible to live without a phone for 7 hours. So, if you respect your teachers, you're not going to be sent out to things off. You're not going to be in trouble with them. They're not going to hate you. They're going to like you. And then and then the rest of the class is going to be happy because they don't have to spend time after school being a part of your mess. So it's a win-win for everyone. Your teacher's happy, the classmates are happy, you are happy. Simple. And trust me, follow it. Even though I sound like I'm fucking, you don't know what I'm talking about. When you're in high school, you understand that if you're more calm than all the teachers, are more calm than every other student in your class, you tend to get annoyed at everyone because because they don't understand like what they're doing is like for no reason whatsoever. Like there's no point, there's nothing to get out of making fun of your teacher or disrespecting your teacher. There's nothing to get out of it. If you want to get a detention, if you want to get kicked out of the school, then do you. But like, you know, my fifth advice for the freshman class: don't be an idiot. Just don't be an idiot. Like, I swear. Story time. I had a little. Our school has 3 stands for if you want to get food. There's the sandwich line, which is where you can make your own sandwich, and then there's the vending machine, and then you pay. And then there's also the other line where it's just already pre-made stuff. So it's like pasta, chicken, rice, and then it's the grab and go, which is really convenient. All you do is just take the food and then pay, and then you're out. And then the third one is the snack shack, where it's basically snacks. There's snacks all throughout the thing, but there's also food. If you want to get food, there's food there too. There's also salads and whatever. So I eat a salad every single day for lunch. I'm still healthy, but yes, I do eat a salad every single day for lunch. So that's where I tend to go. Okay, but if you're a freshman and you don't know how to manage your card, or you don't know how to pay for the food, or you don't know how to do these things, please step aside for the other classes who know what they're doing to get their food before you can go. Because, like, it's bad. It's bad. The lines, I have to run my ass to the fucking snack shack every single day just to make it before these freshmen come in and literally make the line, not even a line, literally like a road of just students trying to cut through everyone. These freshmen like, and they're not like, oh, like, okay, I'm gonna pay with my card and I'm set to go. Like, no, they literally take their time, and if they don't know what they're doing, they have to stay there the whole time and like ask the people who are annoyed that the line is getting longer and longer. Like, the freshmen are at the top of the line most of the lunch period. Like, no cap. Like, literally they're at the, like, they're at like the cashier most of the time. It's not even like the sophomores. And it's bad. I got really hangry like the first day of school because I was like I did not want to go through that line. The line was like atrocious, all three of them. And the grab and go one is already atrocious every single day because people just come and cut you. It's not even like organized. It's you go into the line to get your other, like, to get the pre-made food, but the other people just go straight to the snack shack. So it's just like you meet right in the middle to go online. So you have to cut someone eventually. You have to cut someone to get to pay. Like, there's no other way to do it. So just don't be an idiot. Just, if you don't know what you're doing, just figure yourself out. Do what you need to do to figure yourself out. And then go. Then pay. Then go get your food. Because trust me, if the freshmen knew what they were doing, we would be happy. We'd be happy and we would get our shit together. We'd have our shit together. We'd have a good line. We'd have a great lunchtime, and I wouldn't be hangry. Simple. And when I get hangry, I get hangry. I get mad and I get pissy. So it's not good. My last advice is just to do extracurricular activities. Simple. For my school, the freshmen have to do at least one activity the whole year, or they literally have to do, I don't know what it's just a consequence, but like, have to do one extracurricular activity as a requirement. But I know other schools don't require that, especially public schools. They don't require that to happen. So but what I recommend is just to get out there, because once you start doing these activities, you meet more people that have like the same interests as you, or that are nice and are like, and like will know you, and you'll know more and more people, and you'll be happy at your school. Simple. You'll meet a lot of new people. You meet a lot of new faculty. And you make a lot of new friends, and the same kind of interests as you. But that's pretty much all. It's not the best. I'm not a fucking like therapist or whatever. I'm not a counselor. But like, after my first year at high school, this is what I used. Being an idiot one time. Of course, it's gonna happen. I know, but like, just know, if you're gonna be an idiot, people are gonna be judging you, and I'm one of them. But either way, I definitely used an open mind. I definitely was myself at the beginning. I definitely tried at the beginning. I hope that this will help future people that are going to just have, because I know it's a big change. It is a big change. For me, I can't say a lot because it was a really smooth transition from middle school to high school for me. It was not rough for me. I immediately was ready to be in high school. Like, trust me, it was a smooth transition for me. But it's not like that for everyone. So these are some tips that I used to make me have a smoother transition, and it's also and for everyone to have a smoother transition in high school, because it is a big change. There are a lot of new people. I mean, a lot of new people. And the teachers are completely different. Enjoy, like it if you did, and subscribe and do all that there, because I need to. I need to be out there. I need to get famous. Like, hello. By the way, yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.